A whole lot of goodness. Congrats on the win, Devin. Just want to ask you. Obviously, their defense was matching you guys pretty well in the first half. What opened up for you in the second half to allow you guys to get some drives going and actually, get it in the end zone there a few times?
Yeah, I think it was just really staying on rhythm. We were hurting ourselves a little bit in the first half. Credit to Louisville. They did a great job defensively, throwing different things at us. But, second half, we just had to settle in, stay on rhythm, stay in front of the chains, like we like to say, and, just try to go 1-0 each and every play.
All right. Corey.
Devin, obviously there had to be a little bit of frustration there in the second and third quarter, but how good was it to be able to get that first touchdown there at the beginning of the fourth quarter to be able to kind of create that momentum that hadn't really been there through those second and third quarters?
Yeah, it was huge. Credit to our defense. They played their tails off the entire game. And, we kind of rallied off of them. Each and every series, they were making plays, getting the ball for us. And, we kind of just looked to them and they were looking at us like, come on, let's go. And we kind of just fed off of that energy. Early on in the game, we weren't executing well. We weren't, sticking to what we do best, being able to run the ball, being able to take what the defense gives us. But the second half, we were able to settle in and execute on multiple different plays.
And as a follow-up, you threw to 11 different receivers if you include Derek Eason, unfortunately. But on the night, you did throw 4 touchdown passes to 4 different guys. What does that say about how good this wide receiving core is, but also the tight ends, obviously, with Trent Penix kind of having a breakout night too?
Yeah, it just goes to show that in this offense, and then me being the signal caller, is that I trust everyone out there. It doesn't matter if you're 1, 2, or 3. Any guy that's out there, everyone should expect the ball each and every play. And that's the type of confidence that I have in them. And that's the type of understanding that they have when I'm playing at quarterback. They understand that I don't really care. As long as you're out there, you're going to be making plays. And that's kind of how I always played the game. And I'm very thankful for my receivers, tight ends, and our offensive line did a great job tonight.
Thanks, Devin.
All right. James Henderson.
Yeah, Devin, you touched on this a minute ago, but your defense kept you guys in the game when you really were, couldn't really get going offensively. Was that something you kept stressing on the sidelines? Like, hey, we're in this. We can kind of get this going. We can win this game.
Yeah, we knew eventually it would break through. We just had to keep pushing, everyone had to keep doing their job. No one had to do too much or, start to think they have to do more than what's expected. And like I said, credit to the defense. They kept us in the game early on. They were encouraging us at halftime, and they have all the confidence in the world in us too, as well as we do for them. So, just being able to feed off of their energy, being able to watch them ball out and get us the ball back was huge for us.
And just to follow up, that last touchdown you threw to C.J. Riley was on third down. A lot of times in those situations, teams may run the ball. Well, what does it say to you, that your coordinator went with you guys throwing it there?
Yeah, I thought it was a great play call. It's something that we practice each and every week, that situation. And, yeah, CJ made a heck of a play. I just give those guys a chance. That's all that our coaches asked for me to do is give our receivers a chance. And CJ came down with a great catch, and I thought it was a great play call as well.
Thanks.
David Thompson.
Hey, Devin, I know it's on the other side of the ball, but can you just talk about Drake's performance tonight and just the energy that it gave the sideline and also the offense?
Yeah, I think Drake played outstanding. He knew that he was going to have to step up. He stepped into a different role, having to play Mike with Isaiah going down. And, he fully embraced it. Even pregame, he's hyping the guys up. Filling that role that Isaiah kind of had on the field and even off the field. And our entire team has 100% confidence in Drake. We know what he's capable of doing, and he just showed a little glimpse of it tonight. And we're super proud of him.
Jonas.
Devin, I know there are several other goals you guys want to check off your list, but you checked one off tonight by becoming bowl eligible. How big was that for the team to kind of get that one out of the way tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was huge. I think even bigger than obviously a bowl game we're very fortunate of. There's still a lot left in the season. But I thought a huge accomplishment for us was being able to respond from last week. That's that 1-0 approach that we continue to preach, we continue to talk about, and it's real for us. You know, we put that last game to bed, and we knew Louisville was going to come out strong, and we just responded well. So I'm super proud of our team, and we're just going to continue to build on from here on out.
Daniel Wilson, go ahead.
On the subject of bouncing back, obviously it was upsetting for Devin Carter to have, crucial drops last week. Obviously your confidence, as you established, was unwavered, but how did you see his approach throughout practice, and how satisfying was it when you were able to throw him a touchdown tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty much the same, honestly. I mean, Devin takes the same approach week in, week out. He's a very hard worker, and yeah, last week he was really tough on himself, but we all knew he didn't mean to drop the ball. That's not very like him, and he knows it's not like him. So he just got back to work, prepared how he always does. And, when I throw him the ball, when we call plays his way, we expect him to make those plays, and that's what he does. I think last week, it happens sometimes, it's football, but I mean, Devin Carter is a tremendous player, tremendous teammate, and he just responded back as we expected him to.
All right. Thanks, Devin. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we're going to have Drake Thomas here next.